Currently a student trying to finish up my degree in music therapy, have my first degree in music composition. And one of the biggest reasons and I wanted to sign up for this course was to help project my voice. My primary instrument is piano, and somewhere yonder over there is my guitar. And in music therapy, you have to be proficient in piano, guitar, some form of percussion, and your voice. And with whenever it came to vocals, I always say that it's been my weakest instrument, and now I can really wonderfully say that it's no longer the case. I didn't feel that weight within this class. I could really go at my own speed and really learn what my instrument is like and how personable it is for me because it is my voice. I could learn who I am as a vocalist and be my true, most authentic self. For me, it was projection. So whenever I was working with clients, and every single supervisor and every single semester would always tell me, I can't hear you. You're not loud enough. Or some would say like, oh, I couldn't understand what you're saying. When I was growing up, I went through some speech therapy, and it's something that kind of tends to sneak up here and there, even as an adult, and it really snuck up when it came to singing. And I'm an introvert. I don't like to speak loudly. And with my education going into music therapy, I want to be a better therapist and I have to be there for my clients and I can't be shy about it. Every week, meeting up with my other cohorts, seeing their progress, because that was just so beautiful to see. And also just, I'm like, I have to start singing in front of these people. And having that sense of exposure was really important for me specifically. Being able to learn like, oh, maybe I can sing it this way, or maybe I need to change it that way. And just having that sense of support from not just from Sarah, but from your cohort. They're all going through the same thing and have their own thing that they're working through with their voice. It was just really essential to have that time together. That community support is so important. In terms of like how the course is set up is wonderful. Sometimes like I may have teared up once or twice, not because like I was so hard on myself, but it was more like, wow, I'm proud of myself. I'm like, I didn't realize that I could do that. And then it was a completely different sound. I could fill the space and it just completely changed how I would sing songs and how I would start to sing. And it's also learning how to train your brain. And Sarah's just so supportive. Her sense of hearing and the intent and being able to pick up like, this is what I'm recognizing as in you as an individual vocalist. It's very focused on you and how do you become yourself as a vocalist and who you already are. It's just knowing how to bring that out of you. What changed for the better was my sense of confidence. I think that's the biggest thing. I have learned, I'm like, your voice is going to crack, and how do you work with that as you're singing? There's this sense of linear growth and sometimes exponential, and I think I'm much more kind to myself now going through this program. I really like that place. The place is a wonderful place, and I felt so proud of all the things I could do, and there's all these things that I didn't know I couldn't do, and so I think being kind to myself and celebrating myself is what changed for the better in this program. Because now, like going back into my education, I have to be there for myself before I can be there for someone else, and this just really changed myself for the better and how I can be that way, how I can always improve. But everything about this program was phenomenal. She worked in the way that worked for me. And so sometimes you're just working on sounds and it may not even be the music, but that's all, everything part of it. No hesitation with this program. I 100% would do it all over again. There's still some things I'm working on and need to finish off on, but Music is always something that you progress. Build a sense of a network with your cohorts, and you can celebrate together of what you've all accomplished. Wonderful time within this program.